Has my audio gone wonky, or are we actively quiet?
Here we go. I can hear you better.
Yeah.
Just,
Oh, it occurs to me I had local chat muted. If any of you were talking locally, I did not hear you. So I'm guessing these squares are going to eventually be rifle or machine gun bunkers.
or another thing is we could build a bunch of stairs up to here, and we could sandbag this entire area and set up tripods.
Oh yeah, that platform in the middle. Of course, that's a good
Exactly.
manned defense.
Exactly.
The trick is getting someone to stand around here. But of course, that's great if you got an artillery crew working, because they'll have at least one extra dude per gun.
Now, could you
Sure.
theoretically add octagons to the back and set up arty that way?
Exactly. So this is just a basic. This is what I would have if I had you guys as engineers. This is what I would have you set up before Artie even got there. Like boom, boom, and we can set some other.
Tactics question.
Of course.
Is quote unquote grounding a tank so it is essentially a mobile encampment in a trench system like this? Is that possible or even logically viable?
No.
No.
It can't depress like that.
Oh, so it can't get lodged in like the octagon?
It can, but I wouldn't recommend it because it won't be able to hit anything with its turret unless it's like right up against the octagon.
Copy.
Well, people to like infantry to just flank around and hit it with stickies because it can't get away.
Yeah.
What was that last message?
I'm gonna grab a sandbag.
Are we doing the sandbag upgrade, or are we doing a separate sandbag wall?
We could do. When I mean sides, I mean like something like this.
Okay, I'm going to have to bounce for a little bit in about 10 minutes, but I will be back.
Copy. I'm also seeing a lot of QRF callouts and requests in the Intel chat.
Yeah, but that's not SQRF. That's QRF.
Copy.
Is there a difference?
Quick reaction force. Like, get people over here now. It,
Okay. Not like as in the regiment.
no, they'll like say, like QRF guys or something. I brought 200 BMATs and more sandbags. Also, you can put sandbags on the actual trenches themselves.
Yeah, I saw that.
Just want to be. Yeah, it's an upgrade. Just pull out the. Yeah.
Okay, give me a second. There.
And now I magically can't shoot out of the trench while facing southwest.
Yeah. Sandbags are used to cover, like, if you have a trench going from your, like, your base, like, if you have a trench, that you're using to move forward, you put sandbags on the back. Like, if it, like, one of these, you would have it, well, yeah. You can't get out of the trenches when there's a sandbag in front of you. You basically use it to prevent the enemy from pushing towards your base.
And then we're going to put barbed wire over here.
Yes.
You can shoot
Yes,
through the barbed wire, but
we
not.
also
It
wanna
basically
keep
turns the
them from
trench into a one-way valve.
Exactly. We're going to have a defensive trench. This is the only time you should build a trench for defensive reasons, is what we're doing here.
Barbed wire, if you're inside the trench and you vault over it, like if you like vault straight through it, you get through most of it and are only through like a few steps worth when it's attached to a trench.
The reason I'm doing this is because we also want to keep them from getting within grenade range.
I got one up here. If you hold it and you go into upgrade mode, point towards the trench, then use your mouse wheel in order to pick what part of the trench the barbed wire will go on, and then click, and your hands will move a little bit, and you'll put it up.
How do you go into upgrade mode?
F.
Do you need a hammer or a shovel?
Neither. While you have the barbed wire up over your shoulder, it'll show you the barbed wire as being your active item. It'll say barbed wire build mode, hit F. It'll say barbed wire upgrade mode.
Oh,
Of it, we're not going to do all of it. I just want to give you a gist of what I'm looking for.
Then you hit E to get the upgrades menu, and you select barbed wire. You move your mouse button while you're moused over the barbed wire to select where you want it to go, and click. Sorry, I was talking without hitting the G button. While you're in upgrade mode, If you walk up towards a trench and you see stats about that length of trench, that's when you can hit E to use the barbed wire. It'll give you a menu, mouse over the barbed wire option, and while you're moused over it, use the scroll wheel to pick which part you want to put the barbed wire on. When you hit click, then it'll start building it. And unlike the sandbag side, I can shoot through this just fine.
Exactly. And that's what I'm. This is the only reason. So if you see people trying to make trenches, stop them, because defensive trenches are useless unless they have the proper material that goes along with it.
And unless they stayed manned. If they're not manned, they're a detriment.
Yeah. And you have to pay for them with M-subs. So in the end, we're paying for everything we're building. This is going to decay because it said it wasn't here anything anyway. So this is basically just to show you a idea of what I'd like to how I'd like to have things set up. And then you can see the artillery's in the back. And now that we're next to the road, but a little bit off, what we can do
What can we
is
do?
build a bunker base. What we do is we build a bunker base that's a little bit closer. So where's our... So this is what I call an FOB.
There's also encampments for temporary, non-intended long-term use. Yeah.
And of course, a CV can be built and driven up here while the initial digging is happening. Oh, for some reason I thought you had to be near a town hall. I thought you had to be near a base.
No, that's only for the crane. Yeah, you can build CVs anywhere.
It's
Pretty
telling
sure.
me right now must be
Oh,
built near
okay.
a friendly base, yeah.
I guess I've just always been next to a base when I did it.
All right. Now that if you guys are still up for it, now we can. Libor's about to get on. We have Aaron, Necromancer. A couple people did get off. We could probably do some infantry tactics. Use this for taking it now. So everyone, let's mount up.
I'm going to take this opportunity to go AFK for a little while, and I'll meet up with you guys in maybe 20 minutes.
Roger that. Yeah, do we have one over here? Then we can actually use that as a way to attack now. We can put some of this stuff back too. We don't need all this.
I don't know the situation leading up to this, but I do appreciate the tutorials on this, guys.
Absolutely. What I'd like to teach now is what I call a standard loadout for a soldier. Did you hear about like how I was explaining fire and assault teams?
Yes, 2-man groups, I believe.
No, it's a platoon of 10 men, 5-man squads.
Got you. I believe I came in partially the way through that.
So basically, what we would have is 2 5-man squads. One squad would be filled with automatic weapons, fiddlers and storm rifles and hand grenades, while the other team would have either Black Rose or regular rifles and 2 Malones. Everyone that is not a Malone shooter would be carrying extra ammo for the Malone.
Copy,
And
copy.
what we would do is we would, as soon as we meet contact with the assault squad would pull back, allow the Malones to pin them down, and then the assault squad would move into hand grenade range or shoot them with their automatic rifles. Basically, the point is to pin them down and then kill them. We can wash, rinse, repeat, and that can be used in a lot of different ways. Like I said, what we could do is instead of having Malones, we could have Black Rose with Ospreys. 3-man teams are shooting off gas grenades while we have the assault team push in with gas masks and kill them out, or kill the ones that aren't dead yet from the gas.
Can we do it with shotguns?
I don't really. The problem is I don't really like adding. I try to keep everything simple. That's why I think storm rifles and fiddlers work well together. They're paired well together, and shotguns are meh.
I get you. I was just making a historical joke.
Oh yeah, trench clearing.
The trench gun.
Yeah, basically
They
when I
can't
have my
complain
squad
about
tree,
it if they can't survive it.
exactly. I have basically I try to keep a standardization with my squad, so I have them build like Black Rose, Malones, storm rifles, and fiddlers. That's the only guns I really want. Because mind you, Black Rose can suffice as a rifle, and they can also change up into an Osprey setup if you want. And they fire a little bit faster than rifles. While they don't have that range, the Malone should be able to deal with people at range. Oh, if everyone can get out, yeah, if you can get out, Lieutenant.
This is insane, seeing the counter-attack on the Moors happening live time over the Intel channel.
Yeah, we saw that coming. It was going to happen, and that's why I told everyone to stop attacking. We need to build up.
Yeah,
And
that's
there we
what I
go.
was just saying.
No
We
one-
need to build.
No one wanted to listen.
Of course, me and Engem were just talking about how we need to start building it up, and he was like, "Yeah, let's start doing that." And then his mom walks in and is like, "Hey, we're all going to dinner with his dad." He was like, "All right, I'm gonna stay home." She's like, "No, you're coming. It's his birthday."
No, I want you to put it back into the. Oh no, not the. We're taking the truck back. Here, grab a. Yeah, put them back in the. Do you know where the material factory is, where we get our M-subs? Put those sandbags in there. Can you take... Here, I'm going to put this in here. I'm going to take care of the materials. Take these back. I'm going to grab them below. Oh, wait, don't leave yet.
I'm not.
Yeah, that one's armored. All right. Take that to base, and everyone switch into army military uniforms. You can switch out of the sapper.
Do I
Did you
take it
make
where
any-
my sorry.
Did you make any personal M subs?
M subs, yes, probably.
If possible,
Yeah, I got
could you,
760s in here.
could you
Hello.
bring them to World's End? Hey, Vibor.
I'm doing some stuff, man. Come on now. I have it sitting in this truck. I can have it
Okay.
sit Libor. Actually, I have it sitting Libor. Libor.
Hey man, what do you need me to do?
I need you to take this transport truck and go to World's End and drop these M subs off.
Okay, where you are? São Coito? Buckler Sound?
I'm at Buckler Sound. Yep.
Okay, I'm traveling now.
Dom, where did you want this truck to go? I couldn't hear you. You were cutting out for me when you told me.
I wanted you to go to the bunker base. It was over here and dump that in. Get everyone set up. Hello?
Howdy.
Right, grab. Alright. Why don't we grab two. Yeah, 2 Malones. Grab 2
I grabbed the Blake row myself.
2 Malones. Let's grab 2 Black Rows. Grab a complement of so basically a Black Row. Someone would be carrying 4 clips of ammo and a. We don't have any bandages. Hold on. So a soldier should always have a bandage. In your loadout, you should always have 1 bandage, because dying from bleeding is dumb.
You want me to grab 2 Malones, or you want to 2 of us grab 1 Malone each?
So let's say Libor, you're gonna grab a Malone, and Dan, you're gonna grab a Malone.
I finally understand that name. I thought it was just random words. It's Lieutenant's dang right leg. Who's the left?
Probably
You
whenever
ever
I forget the
watched,
password.
Forrest Gump?
Yes, sir.
It's like a Ozodia thing.
It was actually funny because earlier I'm fighting in the trenches against 4 tanks with about 5 other guys. Some guys just over chat, Lieutenant Dave, as I get impacted with I think a 40mm, and I'm like, medic, I can't feel my leg. Lieutenant Dan's right leg is a homage to my early teen years Steam account that was Lieutenant Dan. I forgot the password to that and lost all access to all of my any way to recover that account. So
That
Lieutenant
sucks.
Dan's right leg.
Oh,
We won't carry it now. I'll put it in the leather bag, but that's why while we're carrying rifles, we're carrying more ammunition because the leather bag, the Black Row itself, is super light. So the Blake isn't so.
What
Oh,
uniform would you like me to
It's so
grab?
heavy, man.
Just a regular army uniform. So it'd be infantry battle. Negative. We're actually doing
Okay.
So what about the
Blood is
attack?
it? I have standard 3 mags, 1 in gun, and I'm at 66%. Give me 1 second. Correct. And I've got the Cascadier. Burrow said he had to get off, but he'll be back on later. I don't know if he's currently off, but it seems like he might be.
That's what I get for
I'll be off before 10 o'clock, so
Roger that. Yeah, I'll be getting off early too. We're just going to do this real quick so they can train. So basically, we're just using the fire team, and what we'll do is we'll end up becoming the assault team with the Black Rose, so I can at least teach the basics. We built a bunker system. We're going to use that to attack. It's better.
It's literally faster. So how many does the back of these hold? 6 troops, I'm assuming?
5 troops, I believe. I think. Or no, it might be 6.
It is 6.
Yeah, 6 a.m. They always told me 5 passengers. I thought that was weird.
hey Lawless, let me know if you want me to destroy the railroads I built on the World's End base.
Nah, they're fine where they're placed.
I should have another one of those building lawless. I forgot if you could put that away. One of those big boy transport trucks.
The Canute?
The canoe, yeah. I brought a bunch of pallets of dune transfer trucks, so we can also make some armored ones as well. So we don't have exactly the full platoon. So a full platoon would be controlled by a platoon leader, who basically would give commands to his 2 squad leads, and his 2 squad leads would in turn have a 2 assistant squad leads, just in case anything went wrong. A platoon leader would never be leading from the front, due to the fact that they need to be able to control the movement of the 2 squads, and of course speak to the overall captain.
Copy, copy.
Also, the platoon leader would have control of any arty that would be helping and backing us up. Now, you see how I have let's just. You see how I have everything these back here. It's so you can't really get up close to throw a grenade. That's why I have these sitting up here. So basically, this is what I would have engineers do when we're going to build something. Have a base that's actually solidified. Is we would have something close to this, so you can't really get them.
That's
Okay, so basically, what we would do, Libor, if you want to get right down to Lieutenant Dan, if I can get you over here, like Aaron, that's all we got. So basically, this is what I call a fire maneuver. If you want to open up on me on this trench real quick, open fire. We're gonna move over, and we're gonna. And the reason this needs to be a squad-based thing is because what happened, I tried to do this yesterday. You know what happens when I move up the squad and the person who's machine gun isn't in the squad? He keeps firing. Exactly. Now we need them to cease fire when we're over there and we actually taken the initiative. Plus, it wastes ammo. So when they're over here, we're giving them, we taking it, it's clear. We give it to all clear. We give it the ceasefire. So the one squad leader is going to give a ceasefire order to the platoon leader. The platoon leader will then pass that down to the fire squad. Because more than likely, the platoon leader is hanging out with the fire squad. So as you see us taking up, the squad lead will then call you to move up. So all right, you're going to displace and in place over here, more close to where we are. Now, what do you see here? How would you go? How would you go about attacking this as a machine gunner? Where do you feel like you'll be the most useful to the unit? This long hallway here, okay. But the problem is we have this whole thing. You can see it too. Where are you going to be most useful holding this area? So my whole thing would be more right here, laying down. Right here, you have complete. You can keep people's heads down. You can complete that thing. Because basically the point is to pin them down. You let your assault go for the kill. Most of the time, you're not even going to be hitting people because that's not really your job. Your job is to make sure they do not get up and they can't shoot us while we're moving through the trenches.
We're teachers. We're teaching them that cover is your friend until the buddies get there.
Exactly. And you're lying to them because the whole point is for the assault squad to get close enough that they're in grenade range. Because at grenade range, they're done. And mind you, they can't get out of the trench. Why? Because you're sitting there. That is the teamwork. And see how you can almost apply this to almost every situation. The only time I would say this does not really apply is when you're in a city section. You're going block by block by block. Then your whole point is to keep them from coming around the corner while we're chucking grenades around the end. You know? Or maybe what we're doing is we're having you walk up while we're getting super close to them and you have to set up super quick and start shooting at them. But then we're expecting a lot of casualties. We're expecting to lose you a lot. So basically, when the machine gunner goes down, the assistant squad lead will take over that machine gun. Or whoever is open. Because the squad lead can't be the machine gunner. The squad lead has to be able to give commands and do stuff. Machine gunner is too slow and it's an ungodly weapon.
It also paints a pretty target on them too.
Yeah.
It sure does. And the squad and you've noticed that too, Libor. What happens when you go down? All of a sudden now the platoon leader has to come up like if the squad lead and assistant squad leader down, platoon leader has to move up then. That disorients the organization of the platoon. But you should always be placing your men forward. I know it sucks. I personally hate giving an order that says go instead of the order that is follow me. But that's really up to the assistant squad lead. You should be sending them forward with their men. Because I do agree that you do need to send someone senior forward with the men because the men are going to lose heart. Morale is real in this game. I've watched armies fall back just because they were truly tired and beat. Yep. Also, when you're teaching, remember to go through theory as well than practice. Like, this is practice, remember to go through theory. I know theory is boring, but they need to understand why we're doing the things we are doing. And do it like this, too. Have them build a trench. And then go through and attack the trench.
Sorry, I was just learning
You shoot over my
corner
head
switch
like
spots.
Like I said, the whole thing is to keep them from pushing because the machine gun is large and unwieldy. So let the assault unit attack, and the machine guns can keep anything from either reinforcing the trench or jumping out.
On this section here, I can't hit you guys from up there, but if you guys are on the middle here, I might hit you by misfire.
In the middle? Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes
Also, we can have
I'm
two-
aiming far away, but I see that the white line stops on one of you.
As a unit.
All I got was the words "as a unit" out of that.
Yeah.
Okay, so sorry. So what I'm saying is, like, let's say they're pushing up the middle, or these two middle nodes. We got two machine gunners. We throw them on that center, and they hold this edge, while we, the assault squad, take one side and attempt to push them. All right, ceasefire. And see how we did that? We called for him to cease fire. Now we're in. We're in the hexagon. We're pushing. It's all about speaking to one another and letting each other know what's going on. Especially, that's why the squad leads are important, because they are a intelligence node, and that's why they also must be wearing a backpack, a radio backpack.
You can stop people from coming in the trench also when you guys are there.
Exactly. And the reason I'm not giving everyone a Malone is, one, because that's ridiculous, and two, it's because we should be able to carry ammo for you, but also a Malone can't turn quickly. 3 dudes, that's squad lead, and 2 other, what I would call assistant gunners, can turn around real quickly with Black Rose and annihilate anyone that tries to flank you, because as soon as you open up, you become a target. You are the most dangerous thing right then and there.
Actually, for this specific trench system, I would almost position myself a bit more, from my point of view, left, so we're covering both ends of this trench system here.
In a perfect world, you would be sitting here and you would have Black Rose with you, holding over here with you. So you'd probably have an assistant gunner. We'll call them assistant gunners. You would have an assistant gunner with you, an assistant gunner with you, and then a squad lead holding the center. Or running around holding back. Because remember, the squad lead is almost what I would consider, in at least the fire team, a non-combatant. Because he's going to be holding the line with you, talking about like holding fire and controlling things. Now, the only squad lead that will absolutely be a combatant will be the assault team. That's 5 men. You all need to be kicking ass.
If you could get a tripod here, because the Malone is truly horrible at turning. Like, a guy can across the other side of the trench until I can get my aim.
We could always actually put a tripod with the Malone. Is it?
Especially since you can put the Malone away, you could carry the Malone and then a tripod.
Yeah.
Exactly. What I would do is I would have the assistant machine gunner carry the tripod.
I was just about to ask how viable that would be. Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, because
The
then
only
you
issue
can,
is that
you
isn't that a
eliminate
two,
problem.
isn't that a two-person two-handed weapon though? The tripod, you're carrying that, right? It's large.
Yeah.
It's a large item. That's the only issue. Like when we're on the attack, like if you're an attacking platoon, then no, we can't have the assistant gunner to have a tripod because we're moving forward and you could get flanked at any moment, and the assistant gunner needs to be able to protect the gunner. You know what I mean?
Just got back into
I do.
Stone Cradle.
So basically, the only time that would work is either if we're defending or we've moved up a size and we're now we're 2 platoons attacking. Because then one platoon would be a pinning platoon,
Oh, thank you.
and the other one would be attacking platoon. Now, see that fire team and assault team can be moved up an organization level to the company level, where one platoon pins down a unit and then
What are you
another
gonna do
platoon
after
moves
this?
in on the attack, and the attacking platoon would have a fire team, but
You
that
wanna
fire
go in an
team could
armored
not
car?
have tripods because they're going to be on the move. You know what I mean?
I think if you're crouched, the turn might be a little faster.
You want to go back to the safe house? That's right here.
Okay.
There you go. See? Yeah. But it's all about that fire and maneuver. Speed. Speed is key, especially with the assault. You need to be on them immediately. And also, I would also say, now you've noticed how a bunch of randos just happen to bump into each other. You should never, ever have your fire team as the first one meeting contact with the enemy. That is a recipe for danger. They don't have the necessary firepower to bring down upon them immediately. You should have your storm rifles up first. They should be the first thing in contact with the enemy. Unless it is a close quarter situation, then bring your fiddlers in.
Oh, and
Now, in truth, I think you should have 3 fiddlers and 2
Classic.
storm rifles. That's more of a World War II thing where they would have 2.
Hello.
Cool beans.
I'm gonna head to Raging Trail, but I'm gonna go check out what the hell's happening at Wickwalk. I want to QRF that. Because if it's 5 organized, competent takes, then they need
You're
to
on the
be-
wrong side, by the way.
Oh, that's
Just use Shift Q.
Yeah, you can also do Shift Q to be able to.
God bless Shift
I
Q.
always forget about
Wonderful.
that.
Alright, yeah, we're gonna head towards Raging Trail, but we're gonna try QRF and Wickwalk, depending on how it's looking. Because look, the tanks just went to Morgan's grave.
Okay. I'll stick with you since I mean we're not going to do much use against the tanks, so might as well stick with you in case. Oh, the other way. I forgot.
Call it binoculars out.
Yes, look for evil partisans.
Where's Ulster Farm?
Ulster Farms.
Yeah.
There's Ulster Falls.
Oh, that, yeah.
My bad, I'm sorry.
That's in the Lynn of Mercy.
Okay.
That's the 74th. Well, 74th technically is in charge of that area.
Yeah, somebody said they needed to
Sorry,
do
I
that
was just
shit.
putting my cruise control on.
Huh?
If you want to overtake us and go ahead, feel more than welcome to.
Speed.
Also, isn't the Spade Bridge rebuilt?
Should be. I'm going through Gravekeepers though because I'm gonna QRF Morgans and Wickwalk before I
Okay.
hit the Reaching Trail. If it's 5 competent tanks, I don't want them rolling our defenseless towns.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, if it is 5 tanks, then I might pull out the Lord Scar.
Yeah, if you have the crew for it, man. We did really good work with it yesterday.
Yeah.
Put the hurt on him.
Yeah.
Now, should I be making more of these, or should I be making more of the armored, like, half tracks?
I mean, half tracks are stronger than this. This is only, its ammo is 7.92. It's not going to do anything against vehicles besides like unarmored Logi.
I figured these would be more for like pushes against trenches and stuff.
This is a supporting vehicle. This supports infantry and then also armored. This is not. This cannot hold up against a tank at all.
Yeah, it's mad how little this place is built up.
Yeah.
Especially compared to
Faranac Coast.
Yeah. I about had a seizure. Where Ashfields is built up.
Yeah, I mean, those are backline Logi bases. They've had the entire war to build up.
Blue and Mercy is built up well too.
Holy crap, they were pushing heavily in Moorhan's grave, like Fort Moorhan's grave.
Yeah.
We'll go there, but we're going to stay as far away from the tanks as possible and just kill any infantry. So if you see a tank, say something, because I'm going to immediately run away.
Okay.
We're gonna be seeing them soon, so watch out. Shoot any infantry. Move.
Where are they?
Upper area.
Be careful, they got multiple tanks, probably like 3 or 4.
Yeah, I know, I've seen them on the map.
Tank up front, tank up front.
Ah!
I'm surprised they didn't see us.
These probably don't really care about us since we're not another tank. That or they're oblivious.
Oh, sick. Oh, that's teammate.
Hey guys, look for that hole. And if you can, take me to a medic, please.
Go.
Mind distance.
There's some up on that mountain. Or the hill.
Well, sure it does. Alright, Sergeant,
Tanks are
I'll
pushing
follow you. I'll
south.
see you to the moon.
Nice. There's 3 tanks south of us.
Yeah, here.
Or well. Oh. Yeah.
I think they just pushed him down.
Yeah, they're in the lower half. I'm gonna edge this forward. Tell me if you see a tank.
Not seeing it.
We'll see him soon.
Basically, everybody who's fighting is logic, I guess.
If you see a tank, tell us, please, because if we take a
There's
shot,
4
we're
of them.
not.
There's
Well,
4
no
of them
shit,
on the
but
left.
if it... Okay,
he's
if
they're
they
pushing,
get
they're pushing.
close,
Fall back,
tell
fall
us.
back. Oh, fall back, fall back. Fall back, fall back.
Move! Ah, move! How are we alive? Our armor held?
I have no...
We're at half. Your audio's absolutely fucked.
Yeah, I have no clue why. Oh. Hey, there it is. Yeah, I don't know what was going on.
We're gonna fall back to the edge of town so that we can.
There it is.
Just keep the gun pointed forward. Not the direction we're going forward. I mean, like forward of the car. Hey guys, there's
Up ahead.
there are 3 tanks all together. They're on the road. They're kind of separate. They aren't like acting together.
Oh, the 95th is right. Hey guys.
We'll join them in a second. We need to repair this car first, though. Actually, what we're gonna do is push into the gap between the tanks and the infantry and just rush through. Do you have any BMATs on you?
No, sadly not.
There's some in the town hall. Get in. Come on. Hello.
The tanks are coming.
Well, we
Oh,
haven't
is that
seen
the
you behind us, so.
Oh, thank goodness.
Hello.
Yeah.
Do you want to go first? We'll cover you from
Be
infantry.
careful, there's 4 of them.
Oh wait, you need a gunner. Well, our mediums are flanking them. Oh my.
Rip.
Okay. Why did you walk up to it?
I was gonna try to get in, but he had it locked.
The I want you as a gunner for me, not him. Oh, there goes my gunner.
I'll respawn there.
I'm at Moorhan's grave.
Oh yeah, but like at the entrance I died.
Where you died, yeah.
Okay.
Why do you have AT on you?
Just in case.
Okay.
Oh. What up? Hey, you got right.
Hell yeah, boys. Did you get him?
Hello.
Oh, Lawless, we just killed a ballista and a nemesis.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
There's still a scorpion alive down below.
Ah.
How do you heal yourself in this game?
A medic.
Medic, yeah. You should have taken damage from getting pushed over.
Do anybody have 50 cal ammo, 12-point heavy machine
Not
gun?
on us, no.
Okay.
No, this takes 7.92. Our armored cars are just not good.
Tank coming.
Ah!
Good.
There's something coming.
Where from? What heading?
East.
Lawless, what heading?
Southeast.
That's friendly. That's friendly. It was a friendly TD.
I just couldn't see it, I just heard it.
Come on, we're oh god, they're mammoing the bunker base. Come on. We go kill them. Do 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 do.
Right side, stop.
Come out where you are hiding, call me.
Yeah, inside,
Hey, dude, I was just walking here. I don't know what you're
Come
talking about.
on, Dollies, show yourself. Come
This
on.
is my own
Have
private
you
domicile, and I
have
will
you
not be harassed.
Have you caught
Oh,
me
I
inside?
should get out. I should get out of the armored car and grab my. Hey,
I
do
think
you
that-
guys want
I think
a shrapnel or do you want a gas? Which one do
I
you
think
guys
you
want?
have, I think you have warm coffee inside.
Yeah, dude.
You would want
Okay,
my,
here comes some gas. Shoot up there. They're an idiot. That was smoke.
That was a smoking it, buddy.
Yeah, I don't
That's
carry
all.
actual grenades. I
Well,
carry smokes.
More people inside.
Yeah, there's another one in there, in the corner.
Hey, hello. Hey.
Why did
I get on the ground? Help me.
Go in there. Kill the. There's enemy infantry in there. He's in the corner. Come on, guys. How many does it take to kill one infantry?
What the hell? Oh.
Oh, I thought you died.
Ah! Fucking hell, man. Oh, I died
There's
again.
bandages in the thing. There's bandages in the thing.
Is toilet paper here? I don't know. Yeah, there's toilet paper here. I can remon. Yeah. Fucking hell, I'm. Ah! Fucking hell, man. Now I die. Hey, can you take my stuff? and
Someone
put it
revive
inside
him.
stockpile?
Grab a trumpet. Wait.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm dead.
Well,
See you.
yeah. Bye.
I can take it here.
Maybe Charlotte. Go to the gate.
Hello, hello. Where art thou?
He dead.
Yeah, I don't see anyone on intelligence. We're gonna go down to Wickwalk, with the other tanks. We're going down to Wickwalk, pointing the gun fort. Okay, that's the enemy tank. Okay. If you see headlights coming in this direction, tell me.
Okay. I hear something. Why is my... I hear something up ahead. My shit's acting up again.
Hey guys! Do you need
Hey, people.
anti-infantry?
We're gonna go back. We don't have anything.
Okay. Well, it's, I'm an armored car, but cool.
Wanna push left? Or
Yeah. Right, yeah. We'll go around. I'm gonna ask first what's up there.
But it's good. Bear,
What's up
hey
there?
guys, do you have petrol for our tank? We are running low.
No, we only have the diesel in this car. We don't have any extra.
Okay, cool. That's fine.
I'm gonna go for it.
What's going on there?
Tank battle. They're getting hit hard. You have to get out there. They are currently hitting them hard with.
Up ahead, back up, fall back.
You lost it. You lost.
Anyways.
Yeah, right. I'm actually going to make something to eat real quick.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit you guys with the ending as always. If you like what you saw, hit the like button. If you want to see more like it, subscribe. If you want of the live streams as they come out, whether it be Fox Soul, Arma, Reforger, any of them, always hit that notification bell. It'll update you when my live streams are going out. I really appreciate it. I never expected this channel to get as far as it has, and I really appreciate all the people that watch and subscribe, like. And I can't wait to see where this channel goes, man. As always, I'll see you on the field.